Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time, Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with Richie B isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with Richie B. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. Wojo's gonna get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on air. And yes, we are home of the poem. Let's go.
Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Near these huts,
Yep.
there is something going on here.
Behind us after. The trees were fucking moving everywhere. Yeah, bro. Goosebumps.
Maddox, you were with me. We looked this way. It was not like this.
Welcome to Banter with Richie B. Yo, what's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's back. Yeah, we've seen him for a while. Oh, I'm live. Look at that. Say hi, Wojo.
Hi, Wojo.
Why is there two for this? That's a great thing that you just brought up, Sparky. Why is it doing that to me? I don't get it. Which one are we on? Does anybody know which one we're on? Is there two on the Banter with Richie B Facebook? Is that what's happening? Because I'm starting to wonder, like when I've been starting lately, that thing's been acting really weird. I need some answers. God damn it. Good Lord. Listen, we're going to get Wojo right in here tonight. Welcome to Banter Richie B Live. What's up, dude? What's up, everybody? I'm going to bring Wojo right in. We're going to go say hi to whoever is here. Whoever can find our show. Thanks, Facebook. The one on the right. What the hell does that mean? Oh, I see what you're saying up top. Yeah. Well, there's two. You have my personal live. I didn't know if there was two actually in the Banter with Richie B. And what we're going to do tonight, my man, what we're going to do tonight, everybody, is we are going to go on the Wheel of Weird tonight, and we're going to have a whole show dedicated to it. We're going to stop popping off. I want to see some typing and clicking and researching going on for each topic. I'm going to give a certain amount of time. We have some topics on the wheel, but you're about to add some when we get started. You're going to add new ones, one per person per round. Settle down. Don't stop blowing stuff up now because I'm going to miss it and someone's going to go, oh, he didn't pick my topic. So cut that shit out. Welcome to Banter Richie B Live, my friends. We are live and happening. We can also be found on Dark Realm TV, on every Roku television all over the world, and Amazon Fire Stick. And like our new commercial, that new commercial's pretty kick-ass, isn't it? We have not been out this week. It is my crazy season at work. I am full on. Wait, that didn't sound right. I'm working a lot. All right, hang on. Let's get Wojo in here because he's probably full on too now that I think about it. He usually is. Gonna say hi to everybody. And guess what? Wojo's gonna do a little advertising tonight. Yeah, Wojo's gonna talk to you about some people that need to be talked about. How's that? He had little cards and stickers and I said, okay, then I guess you're advertising tonight. So there he is. He's got a new task. Let's see how he does. I'm sure he'll be fine. Wojo!
Yo, yo, yo. Hello, everybody. What's happening? Yes, we are home of the phone. Oh.
Whoa, chunker.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yes, I do have, some little announcements for certain people.
Yeah, so
yeah.
you also
How are you doing, Richie? You've been like busy advertising, getting yourself out there, working and everything.
It's all word of mouth. I can't keep up with it. Someone's like, oh, so-and-so called me and said that you do this and you do that. And I'm like, yeah, on my way. And I just go it, man. So, because we got to get ready to go. We got some events we're going to be doing in June. And I want to go and just chill and have fun and do what I love and ride this passion wave, you know what I mean? And hang out with you guys and hang out with some legends and talk Bigfoot, you know what I mean? So Ron says you're the star of the show.
Yeah, I see that.
I think it's your new phone screen.
Yeah. Actually, I've had a broken screen for the longest time, and it's kind of tough when me and you are out in the woods and showing you stuff. You're like, "What is that?" It's a big crack. So,
wait, time out. What? You never showed me your big crack in the wood. Don't spread rumors.
Crack.
Wojo's showing his crack. Did anybody see his crack live on YouTube? That's right, Jim. We're here live with Wojo's crack. Back to you, Bob.
Wojo, pick that up for me. Oh, smash!
You got to be careful what you say around these guys. You know that.
No, yeah. Well, I just want to say a big shout out to anybody that's out here local, in the Hanover area. Tom Green, great dude, by the way.
Tom who?
Tom for Gadgetex.
Comedian?
What?
You said Tom Green, the comedian.
Oh, I know. I didn't mean that. I screwed up already.
All right, time out. All right. So, hey, everybody. Wojo is going to do some advertising for some local friends. That's right, Jim. Wojo does advertisements. Take two. Back to you. Hey, Wojo.
No, I just want to say thanks for Tom and Dan at Gadgetex. They're on 333 Columbia Road in Hanover. I'll tell you, it makes your phone look brand spanking new. And by the way, Rich, you want me to pass on the word that Androids are the bomb.
F you, Tom Powers.
So
I know who you are. I use them too, and they love apples just the same. Don't worry, they're really good guys. Gadgetech, right next to Mamma Mia's Pizza.
Yes. Yeah, so anybody local got problems, go see them.
Gadgetech, Hanover, Massachusetts.
Yeah. Any of you veterans out there also? I got what you call the Boston Warriors hockey club, the Bruins. So the Bruins players are wearing this. My friend Darren, who comes on our investigations, he's a veteran. He's done like 5 tours, and what they do is help out other veterans, and they play hockey and support for other veterans. So if you see Boston Warriors on there, always show some support for that. So, and last but not least,
okay,
Cobble Mountain Critter Fest, Rich.
Oh, Cobble Mountain Critter Festival.
Are you a speaker there? Oh, we're both speakers there.
We are speakers there, sir. We come as one, sir.
Yes.
We come as one. Despite what Ronald might think that you're the star of the show.
Thanks, Ron.
We are the star of the show. Yeah. Ron's more into that, one-on-one stuff, me shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, well, that's good. So we got Cobble Mountain Critter Fest, June 7th, in Russell, Massachusetts. You don't want to miss that. Amazing speakers. We might pull up their Facebook screen and do a little share before the end of the night, see if there's any updates on it. If you're not in the area, I've said it time and time again, we will be live and happening. We got internet out there in the woods. We're all good to go. We're going to be doing our show. I'll be walking around interviewing people. men, women, children, asking them about Bigfoot, cryptids, and doing special interviews. So you can be part of the Cobble Mountain Critter Festival, even if you're out there on the side of a mountain somewhere in like Idaho or something, and you still have snow in July. All right. So make sure you join us. All right. So, and also Charming Fair Farm is coming up on the 21st and 22nd in Candia, New Hampshire. Make sure you guys, same thing, watch out for that. If you can't be there, you can join us through the screen, just like Live Investigation, and you can check out the whole farm and the fair and all that stuff. And I might even do a special tour with the owner on his like one of those little driving 4-wheel things, but the big ones, you know what I mean? Like a farm one. It's not a quad though. It's like a golf cart mixed with a quad thing. I don't know,
yeah, side by.
Sparky probably has one. He knows what it is.
Yeah, I think it's a side by side. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little dump in the back and everything.
Yeah.
But we'll drive around and I'll show you the farm and everything else. So let's say hi to everybody.
Wait a minute. Who's driving? Because we're gonna be driving through the freaking woods.
I'm not allowed to drive other people's things. All right, that's all I can tell you.
I'll help you with that.
Yeah, especially when there's like dirt and mud involved. All right, so let's go back to the top. Let's see who was here first. You know who was here first? Right here.
The birthday girl herself.
Yep. And you know what? I did not realize that she shares a birthday with Baby Jack.
Yeah.
I didn't even. How come I didn't realize that? Did we have that conversation? I'm just old and I forgot.
Actually, Rich, no, we didn't. And she has my mother. I was telling Rich guys that my mom passed away on Big Mom and Baby Jack on April 20th, and Lisa's birthday falls on it, so it's a great day.
Well, wait, Lisa's April 24th, right?
24th.
Right. But what you're trying to say, get this. This is crazy. We've been knowing each other many years. You've heard the story. We've been doing this over a year together. And we've talked about Baby Jack. He named him Jackson behind us. All that stuff is true. And I think because it wasn't talked about a lot, but Jessica, my beautiful fiance, as you all know, put up that post and talked about on the 20th is when we found out Jack didn't have a heartbeat. And she carried him while we were away on vacation till the 24th.
Yep.
So the 20th is when your mother passed, and we just found out that they're the same, Jack and your mom, right? Together, right? And then the 24th, I find out our wonderful, awesome friend, I see it come up on Facebook, her birthday's today. I'm like, wait, what? She has the same birthday as Baby Jack? How come I didn't know that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Listen, if anything you want to do a show on the Wheel of Weird, you could start out a show just like what we just discussed, because there is no coincidences why we're all together. None whatsoever, man. The universe is in play for us, man. So I'm honored in such a humbling, sad moment in my time, as well as we get to share that together.
Yeah.
And your mom and Baby Jack get to share that together. So I think it's quite amazing. And Baby Jack gets to share it with such an amazing human like Lisa on his birthday. So just amazing stuff, man. This stuff, look, I got goosebumps up and down my body, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome.
Real. It's real. It's awesome. And if you had any other questions about any of that, then I don't know what to tell you. You got to, I don't know, meditate. Mary Newbert's here. Mary Newbert, I love you. Hello, my sister. Let's go down the line because I am way behind, I bet. Sparky is here. We're not going to get it. He was talking about finding us and stuff like that. He said, hey, dude. Damian Smith is here. Hello, Damian Smith.
Hello.
Yep. And one of the biggest, look at Bomber Be Boomin'. Or Boomer Be Boomin'? Were you supposed to spell that? Boomer Be Boomin'? Because maybe you don't have your glasses on and you couldn't see what you were typing.
Oh, getting old, Ron. Not good.
Old feller. Boomer Be Bombing. I was trying to say I was bombing. I'm not bombing. I do this for fun and enjoy myself. That's all. So I love you, Ron. Pain my ass. Let's see. Oh, Elder is here. Tansy. Hello. How are you, Elder? Check out Elder Medicine Bear Claw. Check out her YouTube channel. Make sure you follow her. Hit that notify button. Hit that like, subscribe button. And reach out to her if you're interested in a wonderful smudge kit or a medicine bag like Wojo and I have for protection.
Yep.
Definitely check it out. They are all blessed by the elders. So make sure you guys, reach out if you want something personally. It's not like she puts it out there and she has a store or something. Just be like, hey, Richie B sent me and says I want a medicine bag and some smudge kits or something. And she'll give you the pricing and all that stuff. So Good stuff. Make sure we all support each other. And Gene Tewksbury is here.
Hey, Gene.
I am so excited for the Cobble Mountain Critter Festival. You damn right you are, because you're a speaker there. Okay, that's what's up. Gene Tewksbury is in the house. So yeah, then there's that.
Eastern Mountain Cat.
Eastern Mountain Ghost Cat. Is that it? Eastern Maine? What is it?
Eastern, yeah, I think it's the Eastern. Yeah,
sorry. You should write that stuff down. You could be the advertiser for the crew.
Yeah,
because I'm just a boomer that bombs a lot. So Stacy Dickerson is here. Hello, Stacy. Glad you could join us. That is excellent, Jim. I got to tell you, that's great. Oh, look at this guy. There's a guy here that I know. His name is Animal Expedition Files. He has a show tonight at 8:00. Is it? Does he have one tonight?
Yeah, he's animal. You might as well just send what you having on.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just send it.
It's
send
everywhere.
it. Oh, look at this guy. We actually got him out in the woods recently. Last time we were out, we got to have him walk around with us. Mr. Skylock.
Oh,
Skylock.
Yep.
Everyone don't forget to hit. So listen, tonight is participation, man. You guys wanted this show, and I'm bringing it to you. You know what I mean? So we're going to try it out. We're going to try the topic show out. So I'm going to pull up the Wheel of Weird. We're going to go through some topics. I'm going to ask you guys to drop a topic down. I'm going to pick them. Wojo can read them to me while I'm typing them in. But I want you guys one per person. If there's a bunch coming through, then I'm just going to grab 2 or 3 and go with it.
It's funny, Rich, because now we got Sparky on here. So Sparky, during Easter, my nephews and they're always asking about Sasquatch and everything else. And then I don't know, I was looking at my Facebook, you popped up, and I said, yeah, this guy here. I go and I showed them the Deadpool character. And they're like, do you know who this is? It's Deadpool. I go, well, this guy dressed up as Deadpool and does a lot of things for kids and community stuff and dresses up and rides a motorcycle.
Right.
So
wait, time out. Why did Elder say shame Richie? Because you wasn't thinking? What did I get in trouble for?
Oh, because I think that I don't know, maybe we weren't thinking of the discussion about the baby Jack and my mom.
How everything was linked up.
How everything linked up, maybe.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Because you know what, Elder, we weren't thinking. I just brought it up out of the blue. I don't know why. I go, Richie, just want you to know that my mom passed on the same day as baby Jack. He goes, what?
Yeah.
It was just a big blowing up conversation about how humbling that our lives are just doing this. It's just amazing of what we're doing. And
yep. Unbelievable. I love it. So listen, like Sparky's doing, he's pulling up some links and stuff like that. And
great job, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you, Sparky. Yeah. So make sure you guys, you got something going on. We're not gatekeepers in the woods. We're not gatekeepers on the podcast. We share everybody's stuff all the time, anytime. We just believe in everybody being together and helping each other, man. Just, you know what I mean? Just do the right things, man. Do the right things. Oh, damn button. Get out of here. I don't want to reply.
East Coast.
No, East Ghost.
Eastern
Ghost Cat Research.
All right.
That's just as good as Shalabba Baba Dig Dog Bob.
I just woke up from a nap, so this is bad.
I know,
sorry, Gene. Love you.
I have no excuse. I always screw them up. You know what I mean? I got to write them all. I have to have a whiteboard over here where I'm just I can read everything. Of course, I'd have. Of course, being a boomer, I'm not, which I'm not a boomer, by the way. A boomer.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "What's that board say over there?" I can't really read.
Yeah, that's why I got these on because I'm looking through my phone like, what?
I need a talking board.
Yeah. No, because
what?
Yeah, there's a little tornado. Once he sees that, he'll probably tear that apart.
Yeah. What's up, Patrick Doyle?
Hey, Patrick, what's going on, brother?
Good to see you again. Awesome. So, if you are new here and you don't know what the Wheel of Weird's all about, you're about to find out for one. And YouTube Elder Medicine Bear Claw right there. Go check her out. Hit that notify button. She doesn't have any scheduled times, but she does shows pretty regularly. So definitely check her out, and you could probably get an idea of cryptids and things like that. through an elder's eyes. You know what I mean? So, and heart, by the way. So make sure you check it out. All right. Elder Medicine. If you do contact me and mention, look at Sparky's working tonight. This Sparky's like, right? How come he's not a
His
moderator?
ADD's kicking in too. I love it.
We should have. I saw D Hoot here too, by the way. I think I went.
Yeah, D Hoot, Bree,
Bree,
Danny
Cass,
O'Donnell.
Danny O'Donnell. I was
Yeah,
waving at everybody
Cass.
like,
The wankers.
wankers. GG keeps telling me all the fun you all had. Oh yeah, man, dude, we had so much fun, and whenever we go out, we have fun. But when you can get the right group of researchers together that have different styles, different beliefs, but remain open-minded and willing to have a conversation right there in the middle of the woods while you're staring at an oddity, it just makes it. It's spiritual. Like, it's just so awesome, man. Spiritual, therapeutic, whatever you want to look at it. I just left there on a high, man. Especially when it was awesome, like with Brandy going out the first time with us, and then having the Vogel show up, and going out with them on Sunday, and all of us being together was just electric, man.
Yeah, I mean, having the Vogel brothers, obviously, who are great researchers, by the way, great dudes. And then you have Ghost Girl, who goes on a lot of paranormal adventures, but it's a different energy coming into the woods. So it's pretty amazing, because I know Damien asked about that, and Damien, it really is second to none of different energies, and she explains it. And I'll tell you, she was like pretty on point on things that she's been hearing and feeling, and I'm like, I heard, like, she'll be like, yeah, something's here, and then 2 taps, and I can hear 2 taps, I can hear behind me. So yeah, it was just a great investigation. I'm glad she ended up being here with us and having a good time.
That's right. And Bree, you are correct. I am a Gen Xer. Don't listen to Ron. For people in my generation, I'm probably a B-rated tech guy. I'm not a terabyte of computer and do all that other stuff in Cobalt or whatever else they do. I'm not that, but I'm definitely not illiterate when it comes to the social medias. Hello, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hello. Gene Tewksbury says, next time you do research on a Sunday in your
Wait a minute.
That's it. Wow.
Let's Tim and Eric, you guys have to come on Sunday again. We got the Tewksbury coming down.
I got the calendar. Hang on. Message sent. All right, good. All right, we're good. Hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Good Lord, man. Thank you, Elder. So listen, let's get to it, right? So I am that kind of Gen X. Yeah, but I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get crazy. I just thought, listen, the social media stuff was definitely new to me as far as me getting going and stuff like that. But even my kids are like, dude, you're doing pretty damn good. You know what I mean? For an old dude. So yeah, I'm not going to tear your computer apart and fix it. I'm probably not going to find too many bugs wrong, but I'm not, as you can see, I'm not programming anything. I'm just appearing on a screen. That's why I got producers, though. You know what I mean? If you can't do it yourself, you better know how to delegate. That's all I got to say. Instead of sitting home in your hurricane frightened hole, crapping on people. Craphead. All right. So enough about Ronald. Let's talk more about myself. Did the scan come out okay from last investigation? It came out okay. It hasn't been great lately. I got to be honest with you, D. I think when it's wet like that, it darkens the earth for one, but it adds a little glare to it or something. And it just doesn't come out as, and no matter what I do, whether it's a splat scan or a mesh scan, I'm just not getting that same grab out of it. It's a little bit of a bummer. So, but thank you for asking. David Rosty, what's happening? He says, hey fellas, hi, Chad. Happy Saturday, y'all. Hand pink waving. All right, cool.
Hey, Dave.
Wave that pink here.
Welcome. I
asked TikTok about live activating, and I was told I need 1,000 follows. I got 13. You got this, bro. So, put it out there. We'll help you any way we can. What you say? Walking around outside during a hurricane. No, dude, no, you don't. Stop. We've had private conversations. Don't make me get into our private conversations about you and your little hurricanes fair. Don't even start, dude. Clown. All right. Here we
Listening
go.
too much of the Scorpions.
Yeah, right. He's
Rock you like a hurricane.
Ronnie's out there. with
Ronnie knows his music, man. That's what I remember.
his glasses are all fogged up. You don't
Yeah.
know what. Rock you like a hurricane. And why does he keep calling me?
So I noticed Elder's researching in Battle Creek, Michigan. That's pretty cool. By the way, well, I'm glad that you're safe on your trip.
Yeah. So
I like that. Everyone's like getting out and out about.
All right, I'm done with Ronnie, man. So this guy lies. Oh.
I love Ron.
I thought Ron was a moderator. Did he throw his wrench away? He's so mad at me because I'm a boomer. I thought he was a moderator, wasn't he?
He dropped the tools.
Is it just on? Yeah. Isn't it just on? Is it just on lives? Maybe. I don't know. So check it out. Let's share the wheel. Everybody, I want drop down a topic. I'm gonna put. Let me bring it up so you know which topics not to bring up. Let's go. Let's get the show started, huh? Let's go.
Let's go.
I want some interaction here. Let's go now. Right now. Right now. We're here to have some fun. Everybody got a drink? Maybe something to eat? Hang on a minute. Hang on, I gotta cancel that. Shut Ronnie's. Dude, I'm wrenched. I don't see it. Do you see it? Do you see a wrench next to Ronald's name? Oh, do you?
No.
Yeah, I don't see him either. They used to have one. Maybe they just took them out. All right. Okay, I don't see one on my screen. Okay, doesn't mean I'm a boomer. Just means it's not on my screen.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Oh my God. Thank God I come here to relax and have some therapy, you know. Tell that to the anxiety in my chest right now. All right, so as you can see, Scorpion King is still up there. Lizard People, Lost Colony of Roanoke, E.T., which is, you know, anything extraterrestrial, all right? Kailasa Temple, Lovelock Cave, and the Giants, and the Vikings. So, give me one that you got. Oh, Ghost Girl's in there.
Oh, she's awake.
It's already up there, Ron. Got 8 Red Bulls. I'm sorted. Let's go, David.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's
David, give
wheel
me a
and deal.
topic, bro. What topic would you like to discuss? We're gonna get topics and then spin the wheel multiple times tonight. Multiple.
This wheel's gonna fly off. All right.
All right, David, give me one. Let's see. I want to see some topics on the right side, guys. I'm going to add to the wheel because things are going to get deleted after we pick them, and then we're going to spin a few times tonight, not just once. What do you got? I'm not sure. Yeah, then stay there. Then don't make a comment. If you're going to
You two stop it.
Girl. All right. And you ever notice how Sparky acts just like Deadpool, where he can't give you one?
No,
you can't follow the damn rules. You can't follow damn rules. Nothing. As soon as I say pick one, he's like, shoot him up.
All right.
All right, back to Bigfoot. He don't get enough of that Bigfoot guy. I'll put Bigfoot back on. That's fine. All right, you let me know if any talk.
Yeah, let me see. Ghost Girl wants E.T. Dave wants Vikings.
Already got no. You're not selecting. This wheel spins by itself and picks the topic.
No, it's the topics that they're writing down. Bermuda Triangle's one from the.
No. Yeah, but all right. Yeah, pick a topic to put on the wheel so we can spin it and it can randomly.
All right, so reincarnation.
So Bermuda
Triangle.
All right. Reincarnation.
Yeah, that was by Claude. Hey, Claude, welcome.
Boomer. That had nothing to do with being a boomer. Just being
hello, Rachel from Rachel's Adventures. How you doing? Thank you for coming on.
Excellent. I am on a shared screen, so I
That's
cannot
okay.
see.
I'm talking. I got you. She has Mothman. Crazy picture, didn't she?
We did Mothman recently.
Denny O'Donnell is Afterlife. That's an interesting one.
Afterlife. And what does Ron want? Diddy parties?
Epstein Island? No.
No. What else you got?
Come on, people. What else you got? Ghost Animals and the Theology of Pet Souls.
All right, who's
That's
that?
Bree. You gotta shorten it up, girl.
She's trying to get me to type. I know what's happening here. All right. What else?
Anything else? Anybody? Ape Cannon.
Go.
What?
What?
That was one.
Oh, Ape Canyon. Yeah, I like Ape. We did one on that a little bit, but that was a while ago. So I'll do Ape. Anything
Then he
Bigfoot,
put
I'll
Ape
do over and
Cannon.
over again.
Ape Cannon. I'm like, what?
Ape. Come here, boy. Ape Canyon. Okay, so is that it? Did we miss one?
The Calista Temple Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy's Calista Temple.
Chimera.
Right, what else you got? Anything? Last chance. Going once. And we'll have another round. You can add something else.
Flatwoods Monster. That's what Rachel Avengers. Flatwoods Monster.
FLAT Woods,
Yep.
one word. I never even heard of that. Rachel said
Yeah.
this. I love it. I love it. How about all right, let's spin it and then we'll research and then we'll put some more on.
So
after.
I know some extras on here, guys. So do me a favor, save those ideas. Yeah. Stacy, Claude, and Dave. Save those for the next round. How's that?
Is that fair? Everybody good with that? Nobody mad? Everybody's good?
Circles. Interesting. We're good.
Good?
Let's go.
All right, we're spinning. And the wheel goes round and round. Oh, I should have the wheel of weird music sounds. Is it? Oh, Afterlife.
Oh, wow.
All right, Afterlife. All right, Afterlife it is. I have removed the Afterlife. So let's take that off. And I got to stop sharing. Thank you. Stop screen sharing. Hey, I'm back. What's happening? So the topic is Afterlife, and everybody can get going right now. So you can bring up a fact about it. You can bring up an experience about it, maybe a documented experience, maybe a documented case about it. Okay. And I'm going to give it 6:32 right now, and we're going to go as close to 7 as possible, and then we're going to switch it up. Ready, set, go. All right, here we go. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's go. Ready? Everybody ready? Oh, wait. It's a little late, but let's do that.
We're about to get down to crazy with the wheel of weird.
Oh, yeah, feeling it. Oh, all right, good. All right, here we go. So now let's do a little bit of oh yeah, Richie B sounds. Oh, we know that one too. A little bit of glass. Oh, Bigfoot talking. Listen to a recording of Bigfoot talking. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right, I got one already. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
Did you hear it? Ooh. That's our recording.
Play it one more time, so
like
everyone get ready. Put your headphones on and listen to what Richie's playing.
Yeah, a little warm up while you look up research. I already found something for Afterlife research. Haha, I win. That's right, Jim. Now listen, this is a recording that we had from the gifting chair. It's coming up. Dude, you can hear it talking the whole time in there. Yeah.
And I know it's like, it might be a little bit difficult for some people, but you can hear that frequency like go up. Like you can hear it just changes. It gets higher, and then you can hear the blah, blah.
Reset my video. I'm fine. Check it. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Reset your... So audio can catch up? My audio's behind? It could be because I'm playing sounds. I'm playing recordings. Am my audio fine?
Yeah.
Wojo?
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear it one more time? Bigfoot talking? And then I'm coming after you for facts. Fun fact. Look at David. Already got one. Boof. Fun fact. Conscientious changes dramatically during death. Brain activity shows complex patterns, even moments after clinical death. Studies on near-death experience have picked this up. Interesting. Good job,
Yeah, that
man.
is very.
Well, yeah, thank you, Patrick. That's awesome because that ties into maybe an effect of afterlife, right? Because your brain's still going, but you're clinically dead, right? You know, maybe your body or whatever is, you know, dead or whatever the case might be. But that is interesting. You heard it okay? What's up, Tim Vogel? Yeah, I'll play it one more time and then I'm coming after everybody for facts about the afterlife. Tim Vogel's probably got some. I'm going to turn it up. Hang on. Here it comes. You got to listen to it before the blap blap. It's actually a group of it's like a conversation. You can almost hear it. Like I can hear it clear, but oh. And that's the last part of that is me going, is that words?
Yeah.
Because I picked up on it right away that we were dealing possibly with words, right? That was awesome, man. All right, cool. Thank you. I posted mine twice. Okay. Damien says, I have died 6 times. The afterlives have a restraint order on me. They keep sending me back. Damn. Wow.
Yeah, too many Red Bulls for that kid. He said, "No, we need you to stay awake."
Ron says he sent his twice. Damien says, I'm starting to think shapeshifters and sass don't cloak, but actually physically suppress. We can't. Oh, interesting. I like that. Interesting. I heard in the end. These beliefs. Oh, here we go. Ronald, sorry. The afterlife refers to the purported existence beyond death, encompassing various beliefs. About what happens to a person's consciousness or identity after their physical body dies, which is basically, oh, that's interesting. So him and David almost ran parallel. These beliefs vary greatly from spiritual realms and to reincarnation or even temporary. I should have put reincarnation. It's one of my favorite subjects, by the way. Temporary states of waiting. Thank you, Ronald, for that. Very poignant in a sense. So what I did was I did a little history. I love history, right? Out EMB. What? Peace out. EMB's leaving already? What'd I do? Okay. Did she say? Did I miss something? There isn't anything in the afterlife but dead people. That's what Tennessee TKB's here. What's up, dude?
I saw him pop in.
Flatwoods is so cute. Damien, Sutton Farm, Oak Claude, get out of my head. Sparky. I'm trying to see if I didn't even see Elder say goodbye. Did you? Oh, I asked the paranormal indigenous native spirit. Oh, okay. Thank you. Is that thank you? What am I thanking for? I don't even know what the hell I'm thanking. Let's see. And your audio and video aren't synced. I did. Wojo, they sync to you?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I don't own the company. I don't know what to say. You turn it on and there you go. Oh, she's gonna take a nap. Thank you. All right. Patrick Doyle seemed to like my audio and video, you know, so as long as Patrick Doyle liked it, I don't really care what Ron likes. So we are energy. We are energy, and we keep coming back until we get it right. How many times have you been here, though? That's the key. You ever see an old soul? You ever talk to somebody that's an old soul? You ever pick up on somebody that's an old soul? They've been here. You ever meet that person that keeps doing that stupid shit in the bar rooms, running around, making all those same mistakes over and over again? That's the difference between a new one and a veteran. This is my 8th right here. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Patrick Doyle says some believe that the frequencies we cultivate in life influence our experience beyond it. I agree with that 100%. Very interesting recording. Nice job. Isn't that a great recording? Thank you very much. We actually do some research around here and we get results. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. Yep. So I just found a fun fact I thought was kind of cool. And it's about the Egyptians and how they looked at the afterlife. Ancient Egyptians believed in a complex afterlife involving a journey through the underworld, a judgment of the heart, and potentially a paradise called the Field of Reeds. They believed in the importance of preparing both. That's why they did all the mummifications. Here's a more detailed look at the key aspects of the ancient Egyptians, the journey of the underworld. The deceased embarked on a challenging journey through the Duat, a dangerous underworld. So they believe you actually travel through this underworld and you have tasks and things you got to do to kind of get to the other side. Pretty cool. So you could do a whole topic, the afterlife, Field of Reeds. Those who passed the judgment could enter the Field of Reeds, a paradise where they could live eternally. So they believe, again, you're doing like a physical task, but in an energy form. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of good points I'm seeing.
Yeah, ancient Egyptian called the afterlife the Duat. That's what I just read. Yep, thank you very much. Tomb of the deceased. Yep. Very interesting.
Ghost Girl, she posted, some paranormal researchers theorize that shadow figures are entities caught in a form between death and the afterlife. Not evil, but incomplete, unable or unwilling to fully cross over. It's yeah, I mean, as for shadow, I mean, I think when you die, your soul is with you. It's funny because I wish I didn't have this nap. I have like some sort of answer. Ron, well, because it falls under the Bible. It's about how the soul, you know, when you're buried, you're buried with your soul, but oh my gosh. I just had a big nap and I can't remember now.
It'll come to you. Don't worry. We got a little time before we switch
but that's
topics.
interesting of what she wrote, though, because it kind of falls in that line.
Right. I agree. And make sure you keep that so we can come back to it. Cass says the law of conservation of energy that says that energy is neither created nor destroyed. When people use energy, it doesn't disappear, but instead it changes from one form of energy into another form. Interesting. All right. I'm watching them. All right. They feel like they're watching Bruce Lee still. Some say I'm matched up fine. Some say I'm directly connected to the internet through an Ethernet cable, so I don't know. Cat 6, top of the line. I don't know. Is the soul free after death, or are there restraints? Ooh, that's interesting. Once deceased, you met 42 divine judges, but weighed the heart against a feather. If the heart was heavier, you didn't pass over. Oh, God. I'm going to be speaking with Shaman tonight about why I keep journeying to Egypt and the pyramids. I think you already know why, though, Mr. Doyle. Pretty sure you know why. Let's see. That soul weighs 21 grams. It can be measured at death. Wow. You guys, this is great. So that theory is why they do not take full form as some spirits do. They cannot. Oh, that kind of goes with what you were saying. So not really afterlife, more like after death. Well, it's the same thing, I think, right?
Yeah, because no one really, there's nothing like even in the Bible that states about the, you know, like, are you going to be like created to something else?
Well, no. Well, a lot of the Bible doesn't. Yeah, a lot of the Bible doesn't go there
because it's not talked about or never.
But is that which testament is that? Is that touched by man or is that something like First Testament?
I think that's like in the Old Testament.
Yeah, I think if it's older, it's a little less to be manipulated by currency. I guess I want to say. Sorry, that's where I'm at. So, Matt says dark forms / shadow people were never born. Though, in my experience, in my investigations, I've done removing them from homes. I think shadow people can be.
It's a dark form, maybe like a dark form of energy. But...
Yeah, I don't see them as demons, and I think that's a different topic. But yeah, I don't think that demons haven't roamed the earth, but I think a shadow person can. Depends. I don't know. Depends on what you're dealing with in the situation. You know what I mean? I've seen residual energy come in as a shadow. You know what I mean? So, and time again, I'm investigating this one place, if you pass in your sleep, would you know if you've died and know to cross over? Or would you think you woke up? No, but that is not an afterlife topic. I don't really know. Most people, but I have heard you do find out abruptly, and it doesn't kind of go well. The soul is the seat of a person's consciousness, emotions, and character, and it's what makes a person a living, breathing being. I don't know.
Maybe Ron, is it the spirit? Your spirit, I think that's what it is, not the soul. I think the soul
Really?
stays with you, but your spirit go either up or down.
Right. All right. David Rosti says, I like that theory because it says not evil, buried with your soul, but your consciousness rejoins the collective of the all being one. Excuse me. We are all bound like it or not. Interesting. I like that. Send the Facebook friends over here, please. Why? Okay. Hello and welcome to Banter with D-Hoot. We're live from Texas. And if you're over on the Facebook page, the personal Facebook page, please come on over here. I can't see what you're saying. I actually think I can see some people's stuff. It's very strange on how it works, but thank you, D-Hoot. The Bible describes the soul not as a separate immaterial entity, but as the totality of a living being encompassing life, the individual and their emotions, desires, and thoughts. Ooh. Getting a little biblical on me now. Does how we honor our dead affect their existence in the afterlife? I don't know. Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. I mean, who's to say, right? Unless you're over there and you're like, oh, that guy gets better treatment than me because he was wrapped like a mummy. You know what I mean? Like, what are you referring to? You know what I mean? So, how are you referring to it? I should say, right? Let's see. The Bible does cover spirits. They describe that they are, but you are not allowed to befriend a spirit. Really? Can't be friends with them? The soul is mentioned multiple times in the Bible. I agree. I believe that. Let's see. Because it says no. Oh, why did it go backwards? Oh, here we go. Tennessee, TKB. Tennessee. Joseph states, then the dust will return to the earth as it was, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. All right, now we're in the Bible stuff. Is this all afterlife stuff?
Yeah, it's part of it, Rich.
I guess it could be. The soul does not continue to exist after death in a conscious state. How does that apply to children? Oh. Most religions say the soul moves to an afterlife, reincarnates, or awaits judgment, depending on one's actions and fate during life. Whoa. The first records of ghosts is in Mesopotamia. Interesting why it would be there, right? 8,000 and 2,000 BC. Been a while. That's right, Jim. That's a bit historic. Ron says Genesis 2:7 says this passage describes how God formed man from dust and breathed into him the breath of life. The man became a living soul. It suggests that the soul is not a separate entity implanted into a body, but rather the complete being that results from the union of body and breath.
Yep.
Really. Bible also talks about the afterlife. Interesting. Okay. The ultimate book of rules. I think D-Hoot doesn't like rules. If you can't be friends with him, then you can't be talking to the big man himself. He goes too. Wow. Hey, Taurus, what's up? We're doing a special on the Wheel of Weird, Taurus. Anybody else that's joined? So we're talking about the afterlife right now. That's a topic that came up that was automatically removed. And in a few minutes, we're going to put a couple more. Maybe we'll just keep spinning. But if they had other topics, right, that they wanted to include. So if you have a topic here or there that, one that we missed, We're going to put it in the wheel. So be ready to give a topic. And then what we'll do is we're all going to research it together. We're going to have a conversation about it. Multiple topics tonight. So it'll be a lot of fun. Or it is a lot of fun. I'm actually learning a lot of things. You know, it's funny because, you know, talk about the Bible too. Like I've never read the Bible like through and through. You know what I mean? I could watch it more visually with my ADD and stuff. You know what I mean? The small print and stuff, forget about it. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, what happened? Oh, I got to read that page again. I'd be reading a page like 10 times. It's brutal. So, but I know a lot about it through visual learning. You know what I mean? And to hear it, like I look at it as, you got it, Taurus. I'll put it on the wheel. Just don't let me forget it. It'll be a few minutes. I look at it as a history lesson for me. You know what I mean? So trying to understand more about Jesus and how he became of and how everybody knew him and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, what he did and things like that in a historical aspect. And it makes it a little bit easier for me. You know what I mean? To kind of grasp it, because it's a lot to grasp. Yeah. I mean, you have to admit, you know what I mean? It's a lot to grasp, you know? It's quite astounding. Why is this page popping up? Get out of here. The Bible is not a reliable source for citing. Ooh. Cass looking for fights. And I'm okay with that. So, I believe the first recorded ghost experience in America was in Maine in 1799.
Sport, Maine. Wow.
I'm gonna bet it. Yeah, but I'm gonna bet it was earlier than that. I mean, like recorded, as he says, maybe popularity type recorded. Right. You know what I mean? But I bet you like the Puritans and stuff. You know, like Plymouth, even. You know what I mean? Like they, you know, saw the ghost of somebody. You know what I mean? So, but recorded, I understand what it means. As in written. I think that's a great question, Dehu. Claude, when you say recorded, in which context are you pertaining to? You know what I mean? So they wrote it and it was passed on generationally, and that's how it became the first recorded sighting of or episode or whatever experience. How's that? That's it. Yeah, that's interesting to think of that. Oh, I know what I'm doing now. I'm hitting those 3 stupid buttons pop up whenever I take a comment down, and it's right where the cursor is. So I go click, and then all this reply thing comes up. So if I report anybody or reply to you tonight, I apologize. I'm a boomer. Let's see. All right, good. All right, well, you know, we could take it as we go there. I wonder if the ships carrying immigrants were haunted. You mean like the Pilgrims? Is that what you mean? Like I never heard of anything like that. You know, in that case, you know what I mean? Like I never heard of the ships being haunted through living in Plymouth and growing up and learning about Plymouth and all that stuff. I did hear, I have heard, and the Plymouth Plantation is haunted, and Plymouth Plantation is actually the closest thing to reality around here. That like not the Plymouth Rock or the Pebble or whatever the hell it is. That's a bunch of bullshit. Funny. It's so stupid. Yeah. I feel bad for people, and they run up to that thing and they see this crappy little rock with cement on it. So stupid. You know how people passed it. Yes. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah. And slave ships too. I think there was rumor of those being haunted. But Plymouth Plantation, I know there was haunts there that was it. Well, they had to be documented, I guess, because we heard about them, but I haven't read them either. You know what I mean? Suggesting the soul does not continue to exist after death is a conscious state. Okay. Don't think it was ships. I think the immigrants carried them with them, just like like from wherever they were from. You think they brought them here?
Yeah, like probably slave ships. That's a good one.
Wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad at all. It's great to see him on here.
Wasn't bad at all. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next topic. Who wants to add something? I already forgot what oh my God, what did she say? Taurus girl. Shapeshifters. Boom, got it. All right. Let's go. Let me know if you see something else. Shape Shapeshifters. Anybody else got something? Who had something last round but didn't get it included? Anybody? Oh.
Yeah, we're posting more stuff for the Wheel of Weird guys. So I know some of you. I know if Stacy Dickerson's still out there, she had one. I think Claude.
Book published in 94. Oh, good. Thank you, Claude.
Delightful.
Yeah, so if you, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to put some more topics up on the wheel right now. So if you have something, put it up now. One per person, please, per round. Afterlife Boomer. No, I will not.
Yeah, Stacy. Fairy circles.
Fairy circles. What does that mean? Oh, Ape Canyon's already up there. Yep. Now Sparky's back to Yeti now. So he wants to add Yeti.
Yep.
You know what I'll do though, to be fair, because
Yeti, Skunk Man.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Yeti instead of Bigfoot. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh god. All right. Who else we got? Let me see.
Ghost pets.
Ghost pets. Like, how would you research ghost pets? Like a just by case, right?
Oh yeah. I mean,
myths turned out to be true. Ooh, Claude. You gotta be typing. Why does he make me type all the time? Come on, man. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah. Myths turned truth. How's that? I think I spelled it right.
Claude wants spirit summoning.
Structures under.
Yep. Ron's got the Giza pyramids.
Yeah, he wants me to do that whole show on those structures underneath them that they just recently found. We just did Bridgewater Triangle not too long ago. Not going to add that. Sorry. We did Shapeshifters. Skinwalkers recently. Not going to do that either. Apologize. Just come up just because they're fresh and I don't want to beat it up. It's a and you don't know that because they probably weren't here, so it's no big deal. It's a theology of animal souls and
cursed books.
Okay. Unknown deep sea creatures. Okay. Cursed books.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think that's never hear anybody talk about cursed books.
Unknown sea creatures. What did I just do? I did something wrong. I knew it. That didn't feel right. As long as I get it close, right? I know what I did. Stupid. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Anything else coming in? Because I'm about to wrap this round up.
Black-eyed children.
What? Ooh, the black-eyed children. Yeah, no, that's a thing. Children of the Corn.
Yeah. Malachi.
Similar to that.
That movie gave me the creeps when I was a kid.
All right, so let's do this. All right, everybody hold off right there. If you got something on your mind, save it for the next round. If we got time to do another one, we will. And we are going to share the screen right now. I'm busting out that share, yo. Hang on 1 second. And then we're going to come over here. And we are going to hit it one more time.
Baba Dig Dog, we're about to get down to crazy with the Wheel of Weird.
Oh, Sparky finally won one. Yeti! I love Yeti. Now, I want to add a little twist to this. I want to add a little tip because we do a lot of Bigfoot, right? Right? We do a lot of Bigfoot, right, guys? So let's draw a comparison, right? Historically, the conversations about the Yeti, the conversations about the Bigfoot, right? Do a comparison of sorts, right? I was born with black eyes and turned out fine. Well, no, you died 6 times. I wouldn't say you turned out fine, sir. He's like, I turned out fine, didn't turn out fine. Turn out fine, didn't turn out fine. Turn out fine, didn't turn out fine. Either way, I'm glad you're here. I'll tell you that. So yeah, that's right. Banter with Richie B. So let's go right at it. He wants you,
Malachi.
He wants you to.
He wants you too, Malachi.
Yeah. Do you know? Remember the Malachi?
Oh, yeah, the Malachi brothers. In Happy Days, yeah. They're after Pinky Tuscadero. They gave him the Malachi Crunch.
Davey goes, didn't say dead. Well, it was close enough. I mean, come on. Whatever. Come on. Same tribe that are different parts of the world. Let's go. All right, ready, guys? Right. I love that Roanoke and the Vikings. Yes, and we're gonna be doing. I'm telling you right now, man. I love those topics. So we will be doing something on those. All right, here we go. So let's go. Ready? Everybody, start. Let me see if I can. Oh, I'm gonna do this while we're doing that. Let's see what's in my video storage. All right, here we go. All right, while you guys look things up, you could check out the eyes. Oh, what could be the eyes? All right, I'm gonna research. I'm gonna bring up a fact about the Yetis. All right, here we go. It's gonna keep playing. Is a Himalayan mountain? Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Yeti. No. All right, the Yeti is a cooler. How'd I do? No, I didn't do good. Yeti, Bigfoot, Sasquatch. Okay. All right. Does anybody see it? I bet you they don't.
Yeah, everybody, just in the top right corner, you're going to see two glowing eyes moving in our trail camera.
Well, that's what we believe they are. Sam says, hey, you guys, I'm popping in, still riding around out here, sending you love and hugs. I'm here in spirit. I miss you.
She said spirit. Start all over again.
Oh, my God. We got to go back. Yeah, I'll zoom in for you. Is you ready? Oh, I did presentations again. I don't know why I do that. And here's a close-up of what you're looking at. Thank you, Sam. There they are. Have a good trip, Sam. Be safe.
Yes, Sam. Have a great time.
The more I look at it, I can almost see almost like an outline moving. It's doing that shadowy pixelation. Right? Watch it. Was Ron here for this?
I think that's so.
Yeah, it's almost like you can almost see it kind of. It's like the shadowy pixelation. I don't know, it's kind of neat. I believe the Yeti is commonly described as white to camouflage itself in the snow. Has anyone? No, we have not. Bree. It's a long story, and someday you'll know. Someday we'll tell you.
In this picture, once it's zoomed out, that Mama Bear Claw, what she thought about all this, that this could be possibly a juvenile that we're looking at.
Yep. Pretty cool, right? All right, cool. So now let's remove that. Let's get back to the show, and let's get to the next topic of the Yeti, Bigfoot, and Sasquatch are cryptids, mythical creatures. Mythical creatures, they call them. Interesting, right? With all three are associated with folklore. They have distinct geographical origins. Yeti origin associated with the Himalayas and known as the abominable snowman. And bumbles do bounce. Description, often described as a hairy ape-like creature inhabiting snowy mountain regions. Cultural significance rooted in the Himalaya folklore and indigenous stories, which comparatively speaking to Bigfoot/Sasquatch, origins believed to inhabit the forests in North America, particularly the Pacific Northwest. Large, hairy ape-like creature with human-like features. Cultural significance, part of Native American folklore and popular subject of the modern culture. So, pretty big difference, as we all know, right, guys? So, let's see. So, where are we at now? Yetis are not white. There is a mention of them in the book, The Long Walk Home. Yetis in general, you mean, Gene Tewksbury, right? I mean, we all go white eventually. I mean, I don't know if you noticed my chin. But yeah, so I think could be fair to say, or do they what was I going to say? Or do they adapt camouflage like to their surroundings, right? So like polar bears, they're not going to run around the North America woods, right? You're going to go, a polar bear, he's white as hell, you know what I mean? But and then a grizzly bear, a brown bear, or a black bear, or whatever, isn't going to walk around Antarctica either. So I mean, I think things naturally adapt. The Dyatlov Pass incident, by the way, I would love to do a show on that. It's one of my favorite stories in the whole world. It's sad and it breaks my heart. My theory is 100% Yeti. They're known to be more aggressive in that sense. There's a lot of talk about it in the journals about being watched, and the photograph supposedly has one, all that stuff. So,
yeah, because don't forget too, it's not like, well, they are in the mountain ranges, but it's not like way on top of a mountain where they're going to just dress up as white and roam around. But they do climb those higher elevations, above where we couldn't survive. And like I told, I think it was the Tibetan sheep that goes. I think it was like I think about 28,000 feet or something, elevation or whatever. Like we're talking source of food, okay? But beyond that, the Yeti, can go above those mountain ranges to go from range to range to travel. But again, I noticed Gene wrote that they're like brown and reddish hair. That's what I also caught on certain shows about villages that have seen the Yeti in the woods, in the lower ranges. So, like I said, I mean, can they be white? Of course. I mean, look, there's albinos, everything. Like what's the word?
See you, Patrick.
All right, Patrick. Good seeing you, brother. You have piebald deer, piebald squirrels. The pigmentation can change, but
Yep. I think it's all possible in that sense. I think that just like, and you and I have had this conversation, just like someone, and I've said it here on the show, just like someone who lives up in the north compared to someone who lives in the Caribbean, we look different. Clearly, you know what I mean? We look different. There's a reason for that. So, and a lot of it's geographical and food, and obviously DNA from that area, blah blah blah. And we could come from different hominins and all that stuff, cavemen, primitive, however you want to explain it. And we have variations of them plus geographic. So any of that's possible in that sense, you know what I mean? But generally, I've heard of the Yeti as explained.
Well put, Sparky.
Lighter than like the Bigfoot of North America, so to speak, right? Their temperament can be explained by region, like all other animals that are more remote. Correct. So, well put, Sparky, even though I said it first and Wojo didn't even acknowledge it. Thank you, Sparky. I appreciate it. I'd be lost without you, Sparky. Bunch of jerks around here. Let's see. I just did an explanation of the Yeti from the Bigfoot on another chat group. Excellent.
Nice.
I'm glad. So we brought up the left pass of the hikers that were killed in the 50 something. I have to look at it, but we ought to do a show about it because one of the explanations is an avalanche killed them, right? And avalanches can crush your cavity and all that stuff and your skull and all that stuff, but avalanches don't generally perfectly rip out your eyes and tongue. Which, if you look it up, is much more of a primate type behavior. Just so you know. So I don't believe that bullshit either. So we should do a whole show on that.
Yeah, that's a whole interesting one.
It's a great show. It's a great story. It's just I get sad when I watch it, so I have to change it because it's very graphic photos. They're very, very, it's very upsetting. So. They could be like the spirit moose in Canada and have a genetic anomaly. Yeah, that's right. There is a spirit moose up there, like an albino moose that caused their fur to be white. Yeah, that's a very good point. We do have polar bears. You have polar bears? What the hell? Oh, David just shot by. A lot of messages coming in. I love the interaction, guys. Good job. Keep that up, man. Learn a lot. The abominable snowman famously appeared in Doctor Who during the 67 serial, The Abominable Snowmen, where the Yeti were robotic creatures controlled by an alien intelligence. Isn't that funny? Think of that. Think of what he just wrote.
No one even uses the abominable snowman anymore.
No,
But I know what he's saying about. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't miss the point. Controlled by an alien intelligence. What are one of the biggest things we deal with as researchers? The orbs, the aliens, are they associated? Is there radiation? Like all of it, right? Like that's all the same stuff. And it's funny. Here it is in 1967 on a show Doctor Who. They're basically talking about just that, right? Unbelievable. Jared Duran just stole home, by the way. Well, I think that's a pretty amazing thing. Last time it happened was Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah.
I bet that's why they want you to what you want you to think too. It figures they want to hide the truth. Yes. Oh yeah, they do. They do 100%. That whole story about the past is amazing. It is a sad story. It breaks my heart, man. I wish I could work on that. You know what? I wouldn't mind doing it either. There's 2 blonde squirrels in the neighborhood where I work. Wait, what do you mean? Like they got brown hair, but blonde, wavy 1980s feather do? Like when she says there's 2 blonde squirrels.
Beach blonde squirrels. Hey.
I got 2 Frenchies like Pepe Le Pew walking around smoking butts. got the blonde wavy hair. Ah, si oui, oui, monsieur. Oui, oui, on s'en
Oh gosh.
2 blonde squirrels. That's funny. Wait. Oh, okay. She actually saw that episode. I seen that episode. My mom is a big Doctor Who fan. Okay. And let's see what we got here. The young people that went on that hike, if you dive into them, what they were doing and all the photos and documentation that came out of it. Yes, it is. It was almost, I swear they were bait. Like when I read that story about the Dutlow Pass, I swear they were bait. Because remember they had that one guy that was with them that wasn't as young as them. He was older than them. And I believe he had associations with like the government and things like that. We got to get into that whole story. But I believe they were bait. And a lot of that was well documented, way more documented than we'll ever know. I'll try to get a photo. Yeah, please get a photo of Pepe Le Pew and his and his brother Wee Wee. He wasn't a $6 million man, but Yetis, like, so I've always read about Yetis. I don't know about you guys, but like Yetis, like, and all the interactions people have had. I'm sorry, in the Himalayas and stuff like that. There was a lot more aggression, right? But I always talk about that in a sense that it's funny because you look up Ape Canyon and you want to talk about aggression. You know what I mean? And now maybe Yetis will do it more unprovoked because Ape Canyon seemed to be somewhat provoked. I think not intentionally. When I say provoked, I don't mean they went up there to start shit. You know what I mean? So, all right, excellent. I'm going to leave the topics that are up there right now. Lou Ferrigno's Hulk fought Bigfoot and Wild. Yes, dude, we ought to do the shows on Bigfoot.
Oh man,
so amazing.
The show that we had.
And then I remember when I was a kid, there was a scary movie out, and it was Bigfoot. And I remember me and my oldest sister were watching it in the living room, but my oldest sister used to sleepwalk. And everybody was older than me at the time. I was the youngest, but my sister were watching the movie Bigfoot. And of course, my oldest sister started sleepwalking down the hall. You could hear the creaking of the hall, and we're like, "Oh my god, we're gonna die!" You know what I mean? Because she was known to get a little kooky all the time, even in her sleep, I should say. But interesting, funny little story. Bree says, and they had one guy that left due to an injury. I don't know if they ever interviewed him about the photos. Well, yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? So, let's see. There was an abominable snowman in Rudolph. That's right. Bumbles bounce,
Yeah.
D-Hoot. All right. I don't know how we got on the topic of that, but okay.
Stacy, that was a good one. Yeah. Oh gosh.
What? Oh,
Wow,
Bumbles Bounce.
Bumbles
Yeah,
Bounce.
exactly. Stacey. Yep. Bumbles Bounce. Remember he says that here? Like, I saw
And
you
then,
fall
and
off
then
the
you had
ground.
Yukon Cornelius going after him with his pick.
Yep. Nah, nothing.
Uh.
You son of a bitch. Rosty says, at Ron, in the iconic 1976 episode of The $6 Million Man titled The Secret of Bigfoot, Bigfoot was portrayed by actor Andre the Giant. You are correct. You are correct. I love it. All right, let's get back. Let's do another spin, guys.
Great job.
We got
Great
7:15. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, a lot of fun. Good job, man. Good job. Let's see. Wheel of Names. Going to share it. We're going to get over
All right,
to
guys.
it.
You have some new ones.
This.
Pop them up right now, so Richie can jot them down.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Oh my
already,
God, that wheel is swollen. I think Richie's got a swollen wheel.
Well, that's right, Jim. My wheel be swollen, Bob. Back to you, Jim. We got to do like 15-minute like speed knowledge. You know what I mean? Because we could tweak the show as we go because it's the first time we've done.
Yeah,
this,
but it's interesting. It's it's good to keep interaction here because I like.
All right. So I did say it earlier. He did say it. So I will give you all the credit in the world, sir. Just send me a picture. Just send me a picture on Snapchat of what you might happen to be wearing right now. Thanks.
Hey,
okay,
Richie, wrestling's real.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I saw Bigfoot. His name's Andre the Giant. And he's got those wrestling tights on with hair.
Oh my God. And then one time he was fighting.
Oh, back to you, Jim. We need to go back on the wheel. Andre out.
Oops. Reconnecting. What's going on? I keep freezing up. It doesn't like music. Every time I play music, I have problems.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, you don't wear clothes when watching, so you know. Yeah. Why is that boy running around naked? I'm watching Bigfoot. Andre's on.
Yes, exactly. You know what? I'm going to spin the wheel of what we got. Save your topics for next week. We're going. Let's go. We're going.
Let's go.
Let's go for another topic. We're doing this. Yes, we're doing this.
Blabba, blabba, ding dong. We're about to get down to crazy with the wheel of weird.
What is it? Oh, Ronald! Ronald!
Oh, no!
Oh, he was right on the line! Dude,
oh, my God. It's finally hit.
The line. Ronald, can you like type the spelling in the chat? Because I know I didn't get that right. One time, man camp dudes.
Alassa.
Yeah, just spell it so we can research it. We remove that. We'll stop the share. Okay, cool. Ronald gets his wish finally. Ronald, you here? Ronald.
Well, he was here. He said, "Take your pants off." Yeah. I know that. Yeah,
they're already off. It's no big.
They're already off.
Yeah,
Ron, it's your show now.
Yeah, what's up? All right, let me look it up. Maybe it'll spell it for me. Let's see. Probably won't. But... Yeah, Ron, what you got?
What type of big camp?
Oh, there it is. I have it. Kailasa. It's Sri Kailasa Temple, Allura. All right, what about it here? All right. Largest Hindu Buddhist. And is there some mystery to it? Oh, preview this place. No, I don't want to travel there. Oh, that's the one up on the hillside, right? Mysteriously.
David, it's right below. It's the Kailasa Temple.
Richie is trying to use. Yeah, I am trying. All right, relax. I know the what. So
well, you got Bree excited.
Everybody gets to click the YouTube. Everybody's gonna watch it. Okay, guys, thanks for joining my show. Enjoy the other thing on the other YouTube channel. Appreciate that. That's
the short version, Ron. Explain to everybody if you can. of what's going on with these temples.
He just puts up a link for everybody to leave our show.
I know.
and go watch a show about the temple. All right, and just leaves us sitting here. I got no pants on, and all my friends are gone. Thanks, bro. Oh my God, can't even win. I can't win, bro. The Dybbuk box. It's kind of scary though. I don't know if I want to do that one. Dybbuk box is scary. All right, so it's built in one piece from top to bottom. Interesting. So what I have on the information of it, I have, if I can read these big words for such a little brain. The temple is the largest of the rock-cut Hindu temples at the Ellora Caves in the Abhinavagarbha district of India. No offense, I just can't read it. Let's see. Style, Dravidian architecture. Okay, see. Creator, they're saying 756 to 773 CE.
Ooh.
Oh.
Way back.
8th century. A megalith carved into a cliff face, it is considered one of the most remarkable cave temples in the world because of its size, architecture, and sculpture. I can never do that. I could never
Richie, real quick, big shout out. Hey, Ian. Ian Divers on the helmet.
Ian's in the house.
Hey, there's he.
Hello from across the pond, me boy. What are we eating? What are we eating today? Toad? What is it? Do you remember it?
What?
What are we eating today? Remember every time we did a show with the dudes from England, you would just
Toad in the hole.
You would start talking English.
Well, I was thinking of Ron's chicken. He wrote, "I'm cooking chicken."
Ron's chicken in a hole.
Ron's chicken in a hole.
There's no records of or carvings mentioning who commissioned the temple or any other details on its construction. All right. Awesome. Thank you for that. David says, fun fact, the Kalista Temple in Ellora, India, it was carved entirely out of a single piece of rock. It is essentially a massive monolithical structure.
That's amazing.
Oh, here we go. Well, most of the Dybbuk box, most are BS, but yeah, not taking a chance of getting a real one. No thanks. I got you. Big love, brother. Big love. Big loves.
Big love.
Don't forget to hit that like button, by the way, if you are watching the show. If you are on my Facebook, I do have difficulty seeing your comments. I am not ignoring you. Please jump over to the YouTube channel or the Banter Richie B Facebook channel. The regular Facebook does not allow me to see all comments. I do get to see some. It's very odd, very weird. I would love you to be part of this conversation. And I would like everybody here, please, to hit a like button of any kind that you can find. Depends on what you're watching and where you're watching from. And the temple is part of the topic right now is the Kalista Temple. All right. And that's what we're learning about. Anybody else got any facts about the temple? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Sounds like what did people do there? Gee, that's a great question. Let's see. I'm gonna find it. Maybe it's here.
And who built it? You know, I mean,
they don't know who commissioned it,
right? Like were slaves used to do it, or maybe like their own country did it. Like, yeah, exactly. Yeah. What is its purpose?
Yeah. Well, it says it's a temple. So, is the largest of the 34 Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain cave temples and monasteries, known collectively as the Ellora Caves, ranging over 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles along the sloping basalt cliff at the site. Most of the excavation of the temple is generally attributed to the 8th century. Rashtrakuta King Krishna, with some elements completed later. The temple architecture shows traces of Pallava and Chalukya styles. The temple contains a number of relief and freestanding sculptures on a grand scale equal to the architecture, though only traces remain of the paintings which originally decorated it. So, if you want, you can look up a picture of it. It is quite extraordinary. And this is all right. Can I say one thing? I'm sorry. These are the things that I look at that tell me there was something way more intelligent that lived on our planet at one point. I'm sorry. There's no way the shapes of these things are perfect L shapes, perfect 90s, and smooth carved out rock with many, many, many other extraordinary ornate details. You know what I mean? And to the point of eccentric. So I don't understand how the 90s are there way back then, right? So that's all I'm saying. Let's see.
Real quick, Rich, like, all right, Dave, like Dave wrote for a fun fact. It was carved downward from the top, which means the artisans had to start from the top and work their way down, creating intricate sculptures, halls, and even a massive central courtyard. All right, so if you're doing all that, you're starting from the top, working your way down. How do you get all that material to retract going back up? And where do they dump it? Where do you dump your rocks and everything else? I mean,
but are they carving and shaping it and hoping it just falls all the way to the bottom and gets out of your way naturally with gravity? Is that why they did that?
Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's another possibility. It's just, but again, it's something with high intelligence, and I'm agreeing with you that.
Yeah, it's very strange to see. If you guys get a chance, you can look up a picture of it. Don't go over to the other YouTube channel and watch it, though. You know what I mean? Don't do that fun. Wait till we're done with this show, then you can go watch it. Okay, thanks. But you can, if you hit Wikipedia, hit images, and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's no way these 90s are. There's no way. It's not. Yeah. 800 CE or whatever it says. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, we probably couldn't even do it now.
I mean, I'll tell you guys, this is a good topic, and I love what you're all reading because I know I'm a little bit behind. But like Bree von Daniken will tell you that it was ancient aliens in their tech that helped carve it out in one piece of stone, and then Ron follows up out of base salt. Even the diamond cutter would have problems. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and I just said it and looked up at what Ron said. We couldn't cut this now. That's what I'm saying. That's right. Just looking at it, me and Ron, time out. Me and Ron agreed on something.
Yay!
Yep.
Richie wins a drumstick that Ron just cooked.
Yep. His hands are full of chicken in the hole. Yes, David. Thank you for that info, man. I love the participation out of everybody that's just joined us.
Awesome.
Haven't been around, and if you haven't been around, you got to make sure you hit the notify button on our YouTube channel, and we'll basically take you in the woods through our phone, and you can look around for Bigfoot yourself and research yourself right there with us. So if you're new to this and you don't know that, hit the notify button. You'll know when we're going live.
So Rich, what Stacy wrote about the NASA observations, do you think this is something what we're dealing with now? Like the skinwalk, is it like it falls under like the skinwalker ranch possibly? Of the electromagnetic fields that are going on underneath the ranch.
Well, you got Giza, the Giza temple. I mean, the Giza pyramids as well. So why not? Why not? And what's underneath this? And what how far down into the mountain does it go? And things like that. And even if it's another life force, why the hell? What did I miss? What are you laughing at?
So, I don't know. Just. Ron wrote, "My hands are full of chicken, bitch."
Yeah, I know. I already read that.
I know. I just sorry. All right, I'm caught up.
All right. But no, like even an intelligent life form, like why would they be doing that, or advanced life form? Why? What is it again? What is it for? We see it as it's got to be the Hindus and a Buddhist temple and all this other stuff. But how do we even know that? For one. And did they just take it over and make it their own? And it was already there? Like what kind of documentation? Is there any documentation that would point us in that direction? You know what I mean? As far as that goes,
Right.
Let's see. You should really check out the 1-minute video when you can. The structure blows the pyramids away. Yeah. So again, after 8:00, check out this video. Thanks, Ron. Oh boy. Love when moderators advertise for everybody. Yeah. That's like the other moderator going, "No, thanks." Oh, no, I didn't mean anything by it. And Not even here. Guess you did though. Guess you meant a little something by it, didn't you? Weird.
Yeah, that's interesting, Damien. Yeah, we can melt the stone. Sorry, yeah, because I'm visualizing how they building this thing and just with these smooth structures going around. That's just fascinating.
So, yeah, but if you're talking about melting stone, wouldn't you have to have some kind of something to shape it into a 90? Like, how are you getting then? How are you getting the measurement of 90? Like, how are you getting a measurement of 90 to know that you need to make a mold to melt stone to make an angle of 90 to put up on a mountain?
I know
This is a good case too, by the way. April 25th. Rod and Richie agreed. Yeah. Rod. She called him Rod. The guy mentions he has chickens in his hand, and now his name's Rod. What's up, Greasy Rod? That's my boy right there. No, and we're gonna call him Rod from now on. I think that's a beautiful name.
Rod and Richie.
It's the Rod and Richie show.
It sounds like a freaking magazine.
I tell you what. Ancient alien technology. I mean, Bree, there's really not a lot of things other that can explain it. I mean, it's so mind-blowing. Looking at this, you got to look at the temple. Make sure you look it up. Watch the 1-minute video at 8:01. And seriously, watch it. She goes typo. And I'm like, no, it's perfect the way it is.
Yeah. And again, like Matt, how about this? Travis Walton, if they, grabbed him and zoomed away for a while and scoped him and whatever, why would they bring him back to the exact same spot? Why not just drop him off I don't know, Cape Cod? You know what I'm saying? Why would they bring him back? I don't know.
I found you. I knew you were hiding under that blanket. All right, here we go. April 26th. Amended. It's an amended. 2025, Rod and Richie agreed on something. Great job, Bree. Moving on.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah. You'll always be Rod to me, sweetheart.
Yeah, want to spin the wheel again? We're getting the wheels are spinning here, kid. This is great. I want to see more of Rod and Richie. I mean, Richie and Rom.
Rom? Now you're changing his name again. Oh, you guys are just all messed up.
Richie and Rom.
Let's go. Let's share the wheel. We're going to share the wheel. We're going to do one more topic tonight.
You picked up on that, dude. Yeah, Cape Cod. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Why am I being dropped in P-Town naked? Hey.
Cape Cod.
Where have you been? I was up on an alien ship.
Yes.
I was being probed.
For 90s, they used water in containers and string like the tube with water and lines we have today before lasers. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, we have figured those things out in a sense, like a plumb bob and all that stuff. I get all that, but you're talking, I don't know. It's just it's so ancient. And so, even the years to figure out the year when it was made, 800 CE and all that,
Richie, maybe it's the shacks with razor beams. Where are the laser beams in the shack?
Where are the laser beams? Same as Stonehenge. They transported center stone about 6 tons, moved 600 miles across the country, across rough terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm with Bree on this one. It's just, I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. I mean, there's not much. You could sit here and try to explain with string and all that stuff. It's just so old, and we don't know. And yet we act like we do as a society, and that we have scientific evidence of this and scientific evidence of that. Well, what are you comparing it to? Tell me what you're comparing it to. I want to know. I want to know what exists similar that you're comparing it to, that you can get all this information from it. Bullshit. Remember, some things are what they want you to believe it is. Just deal with that. That's the way it is. It's just crazy.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
The Wanker wheel.
Basalt. Right, raw. You can
Went
tell
to
the
weird.
difference because there's that other place that has that same exact, very similar stone cuts in it, Ronald, where they have like the inlet. It gets like it goes into the stone. It's like a balsam. Like he's saying, it's the hottest stone that we've ever found, and it's all cut
Yeah.
perfectly in the '90s and designed with squares. And it's like doesn't make any sense.
Well, do you think, Ron, as a theory, back in the days when meteorites were striking the Earth, do you think that's just one big ass meteorite that is beyond our realm of rock, and they formed it?
And they
I don't know.
formed it with it. Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
meteorite guy. I think a lot of that's a bunch of bullshit too. So I don't think a friggin' comet killed the dinosaurs. I don't believe in any of that shit. It doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? I mean, if anything that big hit the Earth to where it would wrap all the way around the Earth and kill everything basically on it and replenish it, and the Earth would fall off its axis and shoot into outer space out of control. It's just too much of an impact in order to wrap around the whole globe. It would have to be a huge comet, and by then we're screwed. So that's just my theory. But what do I know? I'm just a boomer. All right. 90 degrees is easy to do if you know. Okay. Yeah. Giants could be a conversation. Giants could be a conversation. You're getting closer to where I'm at. I think Giants could be a possibility. I like that. I say have the scientists prove it was human construction. They can't, so I'm not even going to bother entertaining that. I have a meteorite I found, a stony type found up in Maine, and did it kill all the dinosaurs? Just wondering. Science, I love science and all that, but each time they think they know how things like Stonehenge was built, they find something else that debunks the theory. It's okay. That's the problem I have with science is that they can't say I don't know. They don't.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, I got this,
a lot
like
of
the
theories.
pyramids are very not in our warehouse today. No. There's a lot of things, a lot of topics within topics. You find that out doing this topic show that you can find that there's a lot of topics within these topics. You know what I mean? Like you could just go on. You could have shows about this stuff, which we just might, right? All right, cool. Let's spin the wheel one more time before we say goodnight because I do want to check out the Cobble Mountain Critter Festival page and see if we got any new speakers. So what we're going to do is we do need vendors for that too. Wheel of Weird.
Yeah.
Why does it always start off half volume?
With a wheel of weird.
Is that going to say Scorpion King? No, Lizard People.
Lizard people.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to finish it off on Lizard People for sure because that's Lizard People. Wow. I don't even know where to begin with this. Is this a thing?
Yeah.
Lizard People's a thing?
God. Yeah. Someone's type it in because I don't have my computer or
I'm
my
going to type it
phone.
in right now.
Yeah, type it in. Lizard
I'm
people.
see right now. Lizard. Yeah, let me just put up this YouTube link you guys can go to and leave my channel and watch it. Lizard. I'm sorry, am I bitter?
Sounds like a Spider-Man villain.
Reptilian conspiracy theory I have. Reptilian humanoid? And I got reptilian humanoid. Anybody else get? Oh, I don't have the chat up. Shit. Sorry, guys. Scorpion is spelled yeah, whatever, dude. I know. You see these things, dude? They're like big sausages. The A and the I sometimes, I'm a boomer. What do I know anyways? Lizard Man redirects here for others. Reptilian humanoids or anthropomorphic reptiles, also called reptiloids, appear in folklore, fiction, and conspiracy theories. They don't have it as anything. In fiction, races are being commonly appear in fantasy and science fiction. They can be based on various reptiles. Does anybody have any? Oh, here we go. David has something. Thank you, David. Let's see. Fun fact about lizard people or reptilians, they are often linked to conspiracy theories, particularly the belief that they secretly control the world governments. I was watching something the other day. Oh, I think it was Carrie Lynn Shellhorn. She has a new podcast out, and she was talking with the co-host, and they were talking about people people in our public eye that they suspect to be reptilian people. Isn't that crazy? Is this like where do you put this in the category, Wojo, of a possible cryptid? No, like where do you put it? Like Mothman, like
yeah,
Jersey
I know what you're
Devil,
saying.
like I don't even put it anywhere on the list. And I'm not insulting whoever came up with this topic. They probably know more than I. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I've never heard of it. I don't see how this could be missed. Like if you'd imagine a lizard out in the woods where we are doing that thing that Bigfoot does, we're gonna have a lot easier time seeing a lizard person than we are a Sasquatch, I bet, right?
Yeah. Well, this could be like something that could be we could do a small follow up, but because I know I saw something on, I think it was I don't know if it's a YouTube or whatever, and they were talking about like possible lizard people and swamps. I think it's maybe somewhere down the south. I'm like, what?
Does anybody have? Yeah, and does anybody have anything? I agree. Does anybody have anything like concrete evidence that might associate with the possibility of a lizard person being like goat man and all these other things that we hear that are out in the wood, dog man, even dog man, a decade ago, you didn't hear much about it. It was more like a lizard man type theory, right? And now you hear more and more about it. Is this something that you think that might end up in that category one day? No? See, like Bree has this thing here. Like this is the when I hear about the lizard people, this is generally what I'm hearing about. You hear like I don't know if it's QAnons and all that hardcore extremists and stuff when it comes to
government,
the government shit, MIB, Men in Black, and then you watch people little videos and their eyes flicker like it's a fucking lizard and forked tongue. You know what I mean? I'm over here going, what the fuck are we doing? Right? I know Lyle Blackburn has looked into the lizard man topic. Okay, so lizard. All right, thank you, Gene. So lizard. Wait, now lizard people's different from lizard man. So let me do this. I'm gonna do lizard man sightings in South Carolina. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. The lizard man of Scape or Swamp in South Carolina is a well-known cryptid legend with sightings and stories dating back to 1988. We're old, right? The legend is mostly closely associated with the town of Bishopville and the surrounding area, particularly Scape or Swamp. Key aspects of lizard man. This is crazy, right?
Good night, Ron.
Ron leaving?
Yeah.
Good night.
His chicken's done.
You and your chicken want to be alone, bitch? Love you, buddy. Thank you for all your wonderful input.
Yep.
Key aspects of the lizard man legend. Initial sighting. The legend began in 1988 with a reported encounter between a teenager, Christopher Davis, and a 7-foot-tall, scaly green-skinned creature with red eyes. Davis was changing a flat tire near Scape or Swamp when he saw the creature emerge from the swamp and attack his car. Continued sightings and damage. Following Davis's report, sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm really trying to grasp this a little bit.
Yeah, because this is what I read and saw. And I was like freaked out. I was like, what?
Lizard man, things that are misidentified from others being, could be. Dogman's kind of getting a lot of sightings. I don't know. The other lizard man theory of alien watches is older, isn't it? I don't know. I never heard of it. I got to be honest with you. Ian Diva says there was something about reptilian people in the Grand Canyon, and that's one of the reasons no public access there anymore. Interesting. That's a man from the UK talking about our property. What's that all about? What's that all about? Let's see.
But
Not really in sci-fi, yeah, but not really in alien sightings or reports that I know of. Interesting. All right. Sassy with alopecia. No, it's yeah.
I mean, all right. So it's down in South Carolina, and it's in the swamps, and the description, because that's what I remember reading and all that. I
Yep.
mean, but again, what you're asking earlier, where does that fall upon? Because that's only the only report that we're reading out of. You know what I'm saying?
This says it's numerous.
It's not enough telling me like Dogman is being more talked about everywhere. That's a different story, because the Dogman, I was putting the Dogman to the realm of Lizard Man.
Right.
But now Dogman's been more reports, more talk about. That elevated itself.
Right.
So,
well, well, David says here. David brings up lizard people appeared in TV shows like the X-Files and V, suggests that these reptilian aliens can shapeshift into human form. That's right. I'm pretty sure I was married to one of them. Let's see. We find out when do the lizard men talk. Find out when we do the lizard men talk. What does a lizard man look like? That's what. There's actually something in Wikipedia about it. It says, following Davis, blah, blah, blah. Some reports describe the creature as having a long tail, scales, and a short nose, similar to an alligator. The initial sighting, but he's saying that it was bipedal. The initial sighting and subsequent reports garnered significant media attention, leading to the lizard man becoming a well-known South Carolina legend. Lack of evidence. Despite the numerous sightings and stories, there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of the lizard man. No confirmed photos, videos, or physical remains have been found. I mean, the lizard man legend has become a part of the South Carolina's culture and identity, with the town of Bishopville embracing the myth and even holding festivals. And then there you have it. There's currency involved. So that's what makes it hard. Right.
well, again, to me, it's not enough researching in that field, because I'm sure when people read this, it's a lot of fear and so on and so forth. So people are not going to go out and do their due diligence on. All right, well, I'm hearing about this dog man, Rich. You want to go? Yeah, sure. Just to. That's, to me, that's tripping balls conversation of the lizard man. That's for sure.
Well, I think that's the status that we're at right now. I think it's we're going to put it in the tripping balls category, right? We ought to have different categories for these cryptids so we can all talk about it. We're D-Hoot. Well, D-Hoot just yeah, there you go, D-Hoot. Yeah,
exactly.
no mushrooms were harmed in the episode of the Lizard Man. So, I don't take much credence on it. I appreciate whoever brought that up as a topic, because as we go forward in our cryptid journey, so many things are so open, right? And you have to be open-minded anyways to believe what we believe, right? And to be, I mean, we've seen things too now, but the initial first step, you have to at least be open-minded. If I sat there for 8 years and was like, oh, it's got to be some, must be kids, must be hunters, must be this, must be that, snapping, 8 to 10 inch trees and, stomping around the dock with no lights on their heads or flashlights. You know what I mean? So, if I was just there, I would never be here, right? I would never be in the spot I am. So, open your mind. I'm not going to open it that much. I did a lot of acid myself back in the day. I think we can scratch that one off the board. Safe to say, brother. Yep, I think we can scratch that one off the board. We came from freshwater, not saltwater, or salt wouldn't be a poison to us.
Poison to us.
All right, good. Wank the wheel. The wheel's already been wanked. It's 7:49. What? You want another topic? No, I can't. It's only 10 off. All right.
Jamie, you're talking about salt water's poison? I mean, what about a bull shack? A bull shack can go freshwater and salt water.
Different, but we can't drink salt water. We'll die. He's talking about us.
Oh, about us. Yeah, I thought you meant like.
Yeah, we're from freshwater, not saltwater, because saltwater's poison. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't.
What do you think Red Bull is?
Dying for a 7th time, right? I like him right where he is, with us, happy and in love. Let's see. Matt says the lizard people were seen also by the government scientists who recorded the activity at the Skinwalker Ranch with the portals. Dire Wolf and watchers who were scoping in the area. Interesting. I'll have to look that up about the Skinwalker Ranch. Thank you for that, Matt. I appreciate it. Let's do this one last thing, and then we will tune out. Oh, Josh, animal. Oh, no, animals mentioned me in a comment 4 minutes ago. What's he up to? Oh, here it is. So let's see. Reaction video for Sleep Talk. 15 minutes going live. Okay, Domicle's live. All right, I don't know what all that's about, but I'm going to say, Joshua, go check out Animal Expedition Files with Joshua D. Is he on his own? It doesn't say Animal Expedition Files, it just says his name. Bro, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you got to get it. You got to get a hold of me ahead of time. You got my head spinning right now, bro. All right, so cool. All right, check it out, everybody. We are going to do one last share. Boom, 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 boom. And I don't know. I mean, I think the initial topics conversation did very well. Did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah, very. Everyone's like very in tune, and you know, it was a great job from all. I learned a lot.
Absolutely. Now check this out. The Cobble Mountain Critter Festival. It is founded and put on by the Vogel brothers out in Western Massachusetts. Saturday, June 7th, 2025. Kicks off at 7 a.m. If you are too far away to attend, you can still go over to their page, like their page, follow their page, get some attention, help them out. This is to help youth, the youth in this world, really, hopefully. Get them outside, relearn about wilderness or learn about the wilderness. That, you know, they're trying to raise money for that. Family fun, Bigfoot themed speakers, vendors, proceeds fund the youth outdoor education and awareness programs. Please go over there and just, like I said, hit interested, even if you're not, just to draw the attention to the page, and make that happen. If you are local or somebody that travels and you're a vendor and you have something to sell, they are looking for vendors still. So please, also Charm and Fair Farm is looking for vendors as well. So if you want to reach out to me about the Charm and Fair Farm, I can point you in the right direction. If you want to sell any products you might have, it does not have to be cryptid or outdoor, anything type related. It could be anything. You can sell whatever you want. The vendors help these things go. So please reach out to Eric and them. You can actually just message the page if you want, and just ask exactly where to go for any questions you might have, and they'll point you in the proper direction. So I don't see, let's see, on this page, is this the same one? Oh, there it is. Discussion. I think so the Cobble Mountain, oh, there it is. The Cobble Mountain Critter Fest vendors application, contact Eric at wildguide2@yahoo.com. Everyone else is a scam. That's been updated. I guess they were having some problems. So in that sense, so they made sure it's wildguide2@yahoo.com. That has been updated on April 15th. So that is current. All right, everybody. So make sure you get over there and support that great cause. Get these kids outdoors. Like I said, even if you live far away, different time zone, different continent, I don't give a shit. Go over there and like and follow, whatever you got to do. Hit interested or going and draw some attention to that great cause. We will be there live. You can come check in and out all day, throughout the day, and watch us walk around and talk with people, things like that. We'll even sit down and we're going to do some proper podcast style interviews. But we're also going to do some live event where we're walking around like YouTube Live and checking out the vendors and seeing what they're selling. Food trucks. Maybe we'll sample some food that day and we'll talk about it. Well, we were supposed to go to a new area tomorrow, but as of right now, not so.
Are you trying to get me in trouble, do you? Cut in front of Rich? Yeah, listen, so the boots on the ground. Yeah, we're gonna probably plan on going out sometime this week. I'm not sure because listen, my brother here is just getting off his feet. bills got to be paid. Hey, listen, that's why we work. We got to do our thing. So when we do have that little open window, we will be out sometime
We'll
this
be out
week.
this week.
But-
Yep, 100%, a couple times. So yeah, 100%. Yeah, so this is my busy season. I own a power washing company, and my phone blows up, and I got to get that money in long, hard winter. So I got a lot of babies to take care of, and that's the reality of it. So if you hit the notify button, you will see the events posted when we can post them. Or sometimes we do that impromptu, like, hey, meet me over at the chair, man. We going. So, but if you have that notify button hit, you'll know when we're going into the woods to investigate. That's just the time of year it is. But a couple things I want to tell you.
Yep.
It's not just the events that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing an overnight at one of these locations, probably down by the Farley is one of my prime spots I want to hit. And I want to set up a camp and a tent, and I want to stay out all night. So we're going to be doing that. So yes, bring your camera. Yep, Cy will do that. Animal, are you over on Expedition on your Animal Expedition files? Because I saw you post that on your personal. So check out Animal Expedition files. He's doing something, I think, musical tonight, right? I don't know much about it. I'm old. I might be dependent on my sinuses are. I have been, well, we got to get a lesson on your camera, because we need to hold that camera there, buddy. Replying to Ian Diver, I have heard that more of the things that are built in the canyon, they don't want us to see because it will mess up normal history books. There is all kinds of things around you they don't want to see. It'll mess up their history books. One of them we walked through the woods with, and you're with us. So cool. So absolute kick-ass show tonight, man. I'm super pumped for the first topic show. I think we should do it again. Right now, I can't have its own night because I'm so busy right now. So what we're going to do is maybe every couple of weeks, we'll do a topic show, right? And it's nice. It's kind of laid back for everybody to kind of chill and just have fun and kind of just unite a little bit more and have some great topics tonight. Great conversation. I learned a ton of stuff, man, from the Bible to the lizard man. Guys, people really put stuff into it. Thank you all so much for that. Just a reminder, the month of May is my Mama and May month. And it's Mother's Day, and I want to honor my mother's. The first year I'll be without her, and obviously Wojo. We had this conversation. Wojo's been a while without his mom, and we're going to dedicate the month of May to our mothers, and we want you to do the same. So, however you can do something to honor them, I encourage you to do that. If there's something that you got going on that you want to honor them right here on our show, you're more than welcome to come on the show and honor your mother. Whether it's a shout out to family members and I love you to somebody far away, a story about your mom, I'll absolutely 100% take it. But the key here too is we are checking out the lady researchers of Bigfoot for the whole month of May. And there are 5 weeks in the month of May, 5 Saturdays in the month of May. And every week we will have a different lady Bigfoot researcher on to discuss Bigfoot and to have the conversation and to put the spotlight on the women that are out there researching that I don't think they get enough spotlight. So we're putting that on there. All right. So everybody, I want you all to have a good night. Watch out for the My Mama in the month of May. It's all about the moms in this world. And thank you for all the moms out there. Thank you for the mom upstairs. I can't do any of this without her busting her butt and chasing the kids around. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Hit that notify button. We will be going live. I really love and appreciate you all. I love you, baby Jack. I love you, Mama. And I want you all to keep climbing. Wojo, let's just get the hell out of here and let everybody go on with their Saturday night.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, buy the merch, guys. Buy the merch. We got some cool stuff. Buy the merch. And thank you for being on the show because we are home of the boom. Keep climbing.
Great show tonight. Great job, everybody in the audience. You guys kick ass. We'll talk to you soon.